In this video, we'll be describing hats from 7.8 of Signing Naturally. So the first thing to know is that there's a sequence of 3 steps that you need to follow when you are describing a hat. So the first one is to name the item and give the color if there's only one color. If there's multiple colors, you'll leave that till later on. The second one will be to describe the basic size and the shape of the hat. And then the third one will be to describe the details, and within that describing details, then you will include the color of the details. Okay, so the first one that I'm looking at here is a brown, kind of like a baseball cap, and it says Dawn Sign Press across the top of it here. Okay, so for this one, then I'm going to sign hat brown, and then I'm going to use a descriptive classifier, which will show the dome of the cap and then also like the bill of the cap in front. And then I will explain that there's a name, and then I will use the G classifier to do the label across the hat. So let's sign that. Okay. Another hat that I have here is a straw hat. So for this one, then you will fingerspell the word straw, and you'll sign hat, and then we're going to describe how the hat has a brim that comes out around it, kind of like a sun hat, or you see some straw hats that have that as well. And then it also has like a black band around it, like a black ribbon of trim just around the area here. Okay, so for this one, we'll sign . Okay, another hat that I have here is a gray cap, kind of the kind that you'd see like in Newsies. And for this one, then it is gray and it has stripes on it, like little pinstripes. And most of them look like they're black. So we'll go with the hat is gray and the stripes are black. So they're going this way down the cap. Okay, so for this one, I'll say to describe the stripes on it. Lastly, I have a pair of earmuffs. So these earmuffs are brown, and then they have a fake fur on them. That's a tan color. And so this one I will sign . Okay. So this one will indicate that it's fake fur, and that will be before I do the, so this would be in the describing details part. If you want to give that it's fur, if you want to give that it's whatever material it's made out of, if that's important in identifying that, this is where you'll insert that information, okay? So remember again, we will start with the item name. So it'll always say hat and the color if there is one. We'll describe the basic shape and size of it, so then that way the person knows what kind of hat they're looking for, and then you will describe any of the further details, including the colors if there's more than one, any of the little emblems on it, any of the trim, any other little things that are important about it. So there you go, there's your description for hats.